Hasan Piker is trending again, and no, not for a gym PR or a charity stream. A dictator gets taken down, the people of Venezuela celebrate in the streets, and somehow Hassan is angrier than the dictator himself. Wait, what?
And a lot of those Venezuelans, some of them are going to be in the chat today, are going to fucking talk like this is a fantastic moment and Trump is a great liberator. Bitch, he's saying you're a rapist, okay? I need you to understand this.
While Venezuelans are cheering, Hassan is spiraling. Asmongold is confused, XQC is accidentally making sense, and Redditors are protesting something they found on the front page 5 minutes ago. When Maduro, the long-time authoritarian leader of Venezuela, was finally captured, people expected one universal reaction. Wow, the people are finally free. And that reaction did happen, just not from Hasan Piker. Instead, Hassan immediately jumped into maximum anti-America mode.
If you are a fucking Venezuelan expat, if you are a Venezuelan refugee living in the United States of America, understand something. He is saying you're a rapist drug dealer that will get sent to fucking CCOT.
Dismissing Venezuelans celebrating their freedom as confused, manipulated, or basically too dumb to understand their own country. This is where things get wild. Hassan's argument wasn't even, this is geopolitically complicated. It was more like, if you're happy Maduro is gone, you're wrong. And also, somehow being used. Meanwhile, actual Venezuelans, refugees, expats, and citizens were saying, no, we've waited decades for this. But Hassan doubled down because when reality doesn't match your ideology, you don't change your ideology, you gaslight reality.
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets?
What?
What do you think about the people of...
What? I saw images of Venezuelans being bombed after the US, bombed Caracas.
This is when the streamers Avenger assemble. Asmongold responds, basically saying, hey, maybe don't speak over the people who actually lived through this. Crazy take, right? Then, XQC, who nobody expected to be the voice of reason, drops a surprisingly grounded take. Politics aside, he points out the operation itself was precise, clean, and had zero civilian casualties. When XQC sounds more measured than a political commentator, you know the timeline is cooked.
Chap, without even any political takes, right? If you just look at the facts here, it's a logistical marvel. It's a logistical achievement to go from one country, get a bunch of squad and dudes up on fucking moving, flying ships, land in some other country, get one guy, extract with no casualty. It's a technical,
it captures many planes,
strategic
many
achievement.
people.
But Hassan, he can't even acknowledge that. Why? Because admitting anything positive would mean breaking the sacred rule. America is bad, no expectations.
Okay? It doesn't matter whether you like Maduro or whether you hate the Chavistas or whatever the okay? He will use you like a pawn. Okay? You're like a rag. That's it.
Then, we get the real-world consequences. People start protesting for Maduro, not because they researched Venezuela, but because they saw a Reddit post. One protester is asked, what about the people celebrating in Venezuela? Response, I haven't seen that. They're shown videos, they still don't believe it. This is the Hassan effect in real time. People confidently defending something they don't understand against the wishes of the very people they claim to support. That's not activism, that's cosplay politics. Then Hassan makes one of his boldest claims yet. He predicts that in the future, if something extreme happens, people will blame his fan base and that it won't be fair. Here's the issue. When you constantly use violent rhetoric, justify extremism, and admit your chat is unhinged, people are going to connect dots. Instead of reflecting, Hassan preemptively deflects responsibility. No accountability, no self-awareness, just vibes. As if the week wasn't insane enough, Hassan reacts to a viral AI song mocking him. He claims he's never seen it. Chat, it has millions of views, and Hassan says, I've never heard of it. Sure, and streamers don't watch YouTube, right? The reaction feels forced, defensive, and weirdly personal, like someone pretending not to care while caring a lot. So a dictator is removed, and the oppressed celebrate, and somehow Hasan Piker ends up defending the regime, attacking critics, dismissing victims, and melting down across platforms. This isn't about left versus right, it's about common sense versus ideological blindness. You don't have to love America. You don't have to like Trump. freedom. But when people who suffered under a dictatorship say this is freedom, maybe, just maybe, listen, because when streamers stop caring about truth and only care about narratives, this is what happens. Watch this video next and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.